The robotics team at Hutto High School started back in 2012. It started with 16 members the first year, and as the years went on, the team grew up to around 57 members in 2021. Many of the current members have joined on in the past couple of years, while some have been here since the start of the UIL competition.
So RoboCo evolved naturally on its own. So when we first created the robotics program in 2012, TSTC came down from Waco to recruit for their robotics program. And so we started Best Robotics because they were looking for more teams to join their hub. This was in the middle school. We had a group of 7th and 8th graders to start the robotics program, and the students themselves came up with the name. I was not a fan of RoboCo at all. I don't remember what I wanted it to be, but the students voted and chose RoboCo as the name. And then we had our successes the very first year, and so we were just RoboCo the very first year. And then the second year we were RoboCo 2.0, then 3.0. And then once we got to RoboCo 4, it was just by number. And so from then we grew, and RoboCo got a name for each year we had the program.
I've gained a lot of different experiences, like both good and bad. Like I've learned a lot about like how different machines work, what to do, what not to do when working with a CAD team or a CNC machine. I've also learned a lot about programming as well. Really, I've just learned a lot about like to help me get prepared for what I'm going to be doing in the future, and like it's really shown me what it's like to be what it's like to be a part of a company, and like how all the different aspects of something coming together and really work together to give you the best outcome.
I've learned how to work with other people really well, and I've learned how to multitask different things. Like I've done programming things and changes to the robot and helped out with exhibit, and it really helped me develop my skills.
So from being on the team for so long, it's really just helped me learn how people come accustomed to what they are introduced to. So that's just given me a good area to work with in terms of knowing people's limits and responsibilities and telling them what they can and cannot do, knowing what to trust them with.
Many of the team members I interviewed told me what robotics is to them, and they had different but similar answers. Let's find out what they had to say.
Robotics to me was a program that gave me the ability to do something more than what I could do inside of school. It really just gave me the opportunity to get involved and kind of get a jump start on what my career is going to be for the future.
So for me, robotics was a great medium by which I could explore engineering and the different components of working with a team, and honestly learn more about what I want to do as a career.
To me, besides just being a part of a team, robotics is really just like a family. It's a bunch of people working together, spending a lot of time together. Everyone interacts with each other, everyone gets super close, and everyone just has a blast with each other.
Robotics is a place where people go to learn and make new experiences, make friends, and also learn a lot of life lessons.
At first, robotics was a learning space for me to exercise my knowledge and be engaged with people as a team. But soon after, it turned more into a home away from home.
Robotics to me is more of a learning experience than it is an activity at school. So it actually helps me develop more skills and traits throughout my actual personal experience through, like, whether that's workspace or social skills. It really just helps me develop things that I never had before.
So robotics, to me, is an evolution in a way. Robotics is the future of, I almost want to say the future of everything, because everything is becoming automated more and more each day. So if you look at Walmart, at once upon a time, that self-checkout line was pretty small and actually didn't ever exist. But if you notice, that self-checkout line is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And so that's just an example of automation. But robotics is not just computer science and programming. Robotics is also a tangible physical act of something that's taking place. So one of the biggest industries that's coming out, this eventually being developed, is called integration. And what an integrator is they take a manual labor and they will automate it with a robotic arm or robotic process. And so we actually are learning in class how to program robotic arms and getting industry certified in that, so that students can be successful and perhaps pursue that career choice. So what an integrator does, I always use the word cupcakes, or the cupcake industry, for example. So let's say you make cupcakes really, really well, but you want to make more cupcakes and better cupcakes and consistent cupcakes, but you don't want to necessarily hire another person. So what you will do is you will buy a robotic arm or a large robot, and you will hire an integrator to program that robot to do all that a cupcake maker would need to do. And that robot would be 100% consistent, can work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and be very precise in all that it does. And so, just like cupcakes, there's lots of industry out there that can easily be automated by robots, and will be replaced by robots at some point in time. So you can either find yourself making the robots and programming the robots, or being replaced by robots, which is kind of a scary thought, but that's the future of where we're going.
Robotics to me was really just a way to learn how to work with a team, and it helped me develop skills that I'm using even today.
One hard part about being on the robotics team is the seniors realizing that their final competition is coming up. Many of them don't realize it till the end of the competition season, and most, if not all, wish it would never end.
I'm gonna miss really everything about robotics after I graduate. The whole team. I'm gonna miss the competitions, the workshop, just using tools, building the robot, brainstorming. I'm sure I'll have the opportunity to do a lot of that in other places, but it's not going to be quite the same as it was here. And I think most of all, I'm going to miss the people and the friends that I made and met here, because at the end of the season, we're kind of like a family on the robotics team. We all support each other and love each other, even if some of us can get annoying or hard to deal with. I'm just gonna miss the whole team, everything about it.
What I'll miss about robotics is quite literally everything. I mean, I have not had a single bad experience or day. Everyone that I've met along the way, they've been pretty good to me. And I mean, I really don't have any complaints. The competitions are good. The late nights staying up, working hard. I'm gonna miss it all.
If I'm being honest with you, the thing that I'm gonna miss most about robotics is the family that I've made here. Like, I've made a lot of friends family. I've made a lot of family here, and so with this being my last year on the robotics team, I'm definitely going to come back and be a part of the team and get help out with marketing, exhibit, build team, and all that like that. But I would say the thing I'm gonna miss the most is Coach Hub. Like Coach Hub he's been there for me since I started in middle school. He's always been a great support for me through anything, whether it be robotics, school related, sport related. He's always helped me get with the best advice, and he's just helped me become a better person. All. But other than that, I'm gonna miss the team. I'm gonna miss everything that we've done, everything that we've worked hard to achieve, and it's really paid off with what we've done too.
So the seniors every year are always missed, and every team member grows with this team, and every team member has value. And when they go through high school from a freshman or a first-year student, and then they grow and work their way up the program, and they graduate, there's always that sense of loss, and how do we replace them? And I think there's never an opportunity to replace the students that graduate. But as a teacher and as someone who's in charge of the program, you're always looking for the next person, next opportunity. And so we've done a really good job trying to develop students into following the footsteps of those who are leaving. For those who have graduated, I still keep in touch. In fact, I'm having dinner this Friday night with some students who graduated in 2018. And so I still keep in touch with, text messages, Facebook posts, and I like the relationship that is built with those students who have left us, left the high school. And I like seeing the opportunities that they've sought and the careers that they've formed and everything that they've done. The seniors will always be a miss and will always be a part of the program, even if they graduated Hutto High School.
After graduation, man, it's weird to think it's that time already. After graduation, I guess I would say just being a part of the team or the family that we created over the years. Missing all the fun memories that we created, the jokes we had, all the problems that we solved. Just miss the big old Roboco family as a whole. I'd say something I'll miss after we leave.
I miss all the friends that I've made. I wouldn't say it's something that I miss, but I regret not doing it sooner because it was really fun, and I wish I'd done it starting my freshman year since I'd been in all the engineering classes before.
The thing I'll miss the most about robotics after graduating is just interacting with the team members. I've been here for about 5 years, and they've been like family to me.